Hi viewers and welcome to Cricket Caviar, and today we are going to discuss about the first edition of Women's Premier League. Women's Premier League, first of all, what a historic occasion. India mein we were always looking for when the Women's Cricket League will start, and finally after Women's 100, Women's BBL, Women's के सारे leagues जब all around the world start हो गए तो finally we got the first Women's League started in Asia, and that itself is a big achievement. I think the BCCI were waiting for the women's cricket to become more feasible and sellable to an audience, which it is now. I mean, yeah, obviously you think कि हाँ men's IPL 2008 में शुरू हुआ तो women's IPL को 15 साल क्यों लगे शुरू होने में. इट्स बिकॉज अर्लियर वुमेन क्रिकेट इतना टेलीकास्ट नहीं होता था. वुमेन क्रिकेटर्स के बारे में लोग उतना नहीं जानते थे. देयर वर वेरी फ्यू मैचेस एंड देयर वाज very few very less money into women's cricket. There were hardly big tournaments. Professional sides nahi the. Semi professional sides खेला करते थे. Still we had Mithali Raj, Anjum Chopra, Julan Goswami, and so many other legends playing. I remember Anju Chopra also one of the players जो पहले खेलते थे. तो अभी वुमेन्स क्रिकेट लास्ट 10 years में आई थिंक इट हैज रिजन अप और बहुत पॉपुलर हो गया है वुमेन्स क्रिकेट. और ये करेक्ट टाइम था. इफ नॉट मे बी 2 to 3 years लेट. 2 to 3 years लेट था पक्का फॉर श्योर, बट it was the correct time for the women's Premier League to start. And what a start it was. You had all the big players, the marquee names, especially Australia, who has dominated this format, this game. In women's uh, side of the game has been totally dominated by Australia. They have not lost anything, any big tournament post 2017. They've been always on the top. They've won the ODI World Cup in 2022. They've won the Commonwealth Games, which was first time the women's cricket was introduced, and there also they won it. And they won the T20 World Cup twice in a cycle of 2 years now. So yeah, definitely they are the unbeatable, invincible team, and they are creating a legacy of probably being the greatest team of all time. So this impact had to happen. Women's Premier League में भी इसका impact तो होना ही था. और इसलिए हमें दिखे कि बहुत सारी टीम्स में 5 टीम्स जो खेल रहे थे उसमें से आई थिंक 3 के कैप्टन ऑस्ट्रेलियन थे. कीली, मैग लैनिंग and Beth Mooney, who got injured unfortunately. So we had 3 captains who were Australians, and apart from that, we had a Mumbai team without any Australians, and they so again that's why I say Mumbai Indians are the masters of auction strategy. बहुत लोग बोलते हैं मुंबई इंडियंस इतने आईपीएल ट्रॉफीज कैसे जीती है. तो आई विल जस्ट से दे हैव टू स्पेशल थिंग्स. वन इज ऑक्शन टेबल awareness, how to go into auction, and better planning before auctions. And second is talent scouting. They spot the best uh, talent for the shorter format. So other teams, they will go by the conventional numbers ki kya stats देखेंगे, रणजी में record देखेंगे, which is not relevant because this is T20 cricket. This is slam bang cricket, and you need people with entirely different kind of skill sets, different kind of mentality uh, here. So I think Mumbai Indians does identify talent much better. I'll give you in the men's team example also. और कोई भी ऐसी team नहीं होती, there would have been no other team that would have given a chance to Krunal Pandya, Hardik Pandya, and they would not have given any chance because they were nowhere in domestic cricket. Jasprit Bumrah was just starting; he was nowhere in this domestic cricket. So Mumbai Indians has proved time and time again like why they are the champions at talent scouting. And same goes with Ishan Kishan. He was doing just okay. He was an under 19 captain, but picking him up as well, uh, it's amazing. I mean, they always pick the right guys, and since Rohit Sharma came here, so same thing happened in women. So they found a master of a spinner, a mystery spinner, Saika Ishak. She was very accurate. She bowled really good lengths, left arm spinner, or she was a mystery. She's not a mystery spinner, but she was a mystery to everyone. Like, she picked up 15 wickets in the tournament and was the purple cap holder till the last match when Haley Matthews took that honor. Uske pehle she was the purple. And where did she come from? No one knows. She obviously she comes from Calcutta, but she's not played for India. She's not played much. So yeah, nobody knew where she came from. Uh, there were some things that were consistent. RCB choking also remained a theme, especially when you have Smriti Mandhana, Sophie Devine, Elise Perry in the same team. And then you're not able to even chase very small totals. That just goes on to show ki, the RCB curse is real. I mean, I don't know how it happens, because Smriti Mandhana for me is the best batsman in the world. I would even rate her better than Beth Mooney or Meg Lanning, but she totally succumbed to the pressure of being paid that much amount of money, and that pressure is quite real. And we are seeing this trend overall. Whenever a player gets paid, too high a amount, I mean, there's not enough performance to justify that kind of amount. And 3.4 crores में जब स्मृति मंदना गई थी तो, and she was not able to score even 200 runs, 150 runs in the tournament, just shows very poorly on her. But leaving RCB, obviously we are happy कि वुमेन्स प्रीमियर लीग का पहला एडिशन एक इंडियन कैप्टन ने जीता है. और हरमनप्रीत कौर जो कि इंडिया की कैप्टन है, वो फाइनली एक ऑस्ट्रेलियन कैप्टन को हरा दी है एक नॉकआउट मैच में, विच वाज वेरी सिग्निफिकेंट. भले ही वो नैट साइवर ब्रंट, अब नैट साइवर ब्रंट पे आऊंगा, हेली मैथ्यूज पे आऊंगा और अमिलिया कर पे आऊंगा. ये तीन ओवरसीज प्लेयर्स जो थे मुंबई के. उसके बाद एक बॉलर थी उनकी इसी वोंग. तो अब ये बाकी तीनों ऑलराउंडर्स थे. हेली मैथ्यूज was bought at base price. She opened the bowling, she opened the batting. She was the winner of Purple Cap. That's just unbelievable. 16 wickets लिया है हेली मैथ्यूज ने टूर्नामेंट में with her off spinner, and she opened the batting and scored lot of runs. इतने रन मारे, इतने विकेट्स लिए. The same goes with Nat Cyberbrunt, maybe second or third highest scorer of the tournament, and also picked up lot of wickets. And Nat Cyberbrunt actually, uh, so she won the player of the match in the qualifier and also in the final. And ये बहुत rarely होता है कि, rarely क्या, कभी हुआ ही नहीं है. मेंस आईपीएल में ऐसा कभी नहीं हुआ कि एक प्लेयर को क्वालिफायर मैच में भी प्लेयर ऑफ द मैच मिला है और फाइनल में भी प्लेयर ऑफ द मैच मिला है. सिर्फ नैट साइबर को ये अवार्ड मिला है. सो कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशंस टू नैट साइबर. एंड द वे शी बैटेड two very different kind of innings. One in the qualifier, which was 65 of 36 balls, और यहाँ पे it was like 58 of 56 balls. Both very different kind of innings. The final was very exciting. Amelia Kerr, I thought, played a very crucial role in the final, because it was a low scoring thriller और 130 का टारगेट था. बट जैसे लो स्कोरिंग थ्रिलर में होता है कि लास्ट में Mumbai were struggling, or they were not able to accelerate when needed, and Harmanpreet Kaur fell. And uske baad Delhi must be just smelling blood कि we can take this match, but it was the Amelia Kerr just came smashing with those slog sweeps. I can never forget that first ever WPL final, Amelia Kerr. And Amelia Kerr, who is a New Zealand cricketer, she picked so many wickets in the tournament. I mean, that was just amazing. She bowled leg spin. We primarily know her in मतलब हम ज्यादा उनको एज अ बैट्समैन जानते हैं, बट उन्होंने बॉलिंग में अपना कमाल दिखाया. और ये तीनों जो ऑलराउंडर्स थे, नैट साइबर ब्रंट, हेली मैथ्यूज एंड अमीलिया कर, along with हरमनप्रीत कौर द बैट्समैन, आई मीन इन्होंने बहुत ज्यादा इम्पैक्ट किया. और साइका इशाक, एंड आई थिंक इट वाज क्वाइट अनफेयर कि साइका इशाक को इमर्जिंग प्लेयर ऑफ द टूर्नामेंट नहीं मिला, जबकि वो मिला यास्तिका भाटिया को. मुझे नहीं लगता कि यास्तिका भाटिया का इतना कंट्रीब्यूशन था इस टीम में जितना साइका इशाक को था. तो डेफिनेटली उनको मिलना चाहिए था. आई डोंट नो व्हाट वाज द क्राइटेरिया, कुछ एज का क्राइटेरिया होगा, आई एम नॉट श्योर एग्जैक्टली, बट व्हाट एवर, आई थिंक putting all criterias aside, Saika Ishak should have won the player of the tournament. So I think other teams did also very well. UP Warriors did a good job too. Kiran Navgirev is another find of of this tournament. Uh, we had Parashvi, the leg spinner. RCB में Shreyanka Patil. I thought she's a hard hitting all rounder, and of course Delhi Capitals, the main team. I felt Delhi Capitals were a little bit unlucky. I mean finals में वो इसी वोंग का जो स्पेल था उसमें जो फुल टॉसेस डाले, फुल टॉसेस पे आउट हो गया शफाली, एंड देन द अदर बैट्समैन अलीस कैप्सी. आई थिंक उसमें से जो शफाली का डिसमिसल था स्पेशली, आई थिंक दैट वाज अ टोटली रॉन्ग डिसीजन. और ये जो अभी वेस्ट हाई फुल टॉसेस में बॉल ट्रैकिंग यूज कर रहे हैं, मुझे लगता है इसको सॉर्ट आउट करना बहुत जरूरी है आईपीएल के पहले, क्योंकि इसमें तो कुछ भी दिखा रहे हैं. I mean, I don't know where is the measuring point. Are they measuring at the crease या स्टम्प्स पे मेजर कर रहे हैं? वो बॉल ट्रैकिंग का कोई सेंस नहीं है, मतलब कि. एंड डेफिनेटली शफाली को वो नो बॉल मिलना चाहिए था, बट उसके बाद 80 पे 9 होने के बाद जो फाइट बैक किया दिल्ली कैपिटल्स ने with Shikha Pandey and Radha Yadav, that was just amazing. Matlab 52 runs in last 4 overs, and you're the last pair batting. Amazing spirit and determination will to win the final was shown by Delhi. And the surprising thing was this WPL was dominated totally by overseas players. क्योंकि बॉलर्स में भी टॉप 10 बॉलर्स में सिर्फ दो इंडियंस थे, शिखा पांडे और शाइका इशाक. और बैटर्स में भी टॉप 10 बैटर्स में सिर्फ दो इंडियंस थे. आई थिंक इट वाज, आई थिंक दो ही इंडियंस थे. आई थिंक शफाली एंड हरमनप्रीत, हाँ यही दो थे, शफाली और हरमनप्रीत थे. तो मतलब ज्यादा रहा नहीं इंडियन प्लेयर्स. बाकी मतलब आप सोचो 20 टॉप प्लेयर्स में से यू कैन से दैट 16 आर ओवरसीज प्लेयर्स. उसमें ऑब्वियसली कुछ कॉमन है बैटिंग बॉलिंग में, जैसे यू हैव हेली मैथ्यूज, यू हैव नैट साइवर ब्रंट, you have a lot of other players. I think Ash Gardner, Grace Harris, बहुत अच्छा इनका भी रहा टूर्नामेंट. ऑस्ट्रेलियंस डिड वेल इंडिविजुअली, एंड स्पेशली मैग लैनिंग लेड, being an outsider, and अब आईपीएल में हम लोग यूज टू गए हैं, बट लेट्स नॉट फॉरगेट दिस वाज द फर्स्ट एडिशन ऑफ वुमेन्स प्रीमियर लीग, and coming from outside and having that language barrier, it must not have been easy for Meg Lanning, but she showed what a great leader she is. I mean, to get on with things so quickly, and in the first match itself, creating that kind of a partnership with Shafali, 172 runs ka, led from the front like she always does with the Australian teams. And hats off to a great tournament. And again, Mumbai Indians, master of auctions, getting Hayley Matthews at base price, not paying much for Amelia Kerr, not paying much for Harmanpreet also as compared to Smriti Mandana, and they still get to win so easily without any Aussies. They played smart, very intelligent cricket. They had players for every situation. Like Amelia Kerr was a jack इन देयर, जब जो कार्ड की जो होते हैं प्लेइंग कार्ड्स में, उसमें जो जैक होते हैं वो अमीलिया करती. शी कुड कम एनी टाइम, डू एनीथिंग. सेम विथ हेली मैथ्यू, शी वाज द एस. मतलब शी वाज द वन ऑन whom the team was built. And obviously you have Harmanpreet and Nat Cyber Brent. When it came, when the tough matches came, she was the one. आई मीन उसका बहुत मजाक उड़ाते हैं. आई डोंट नो व्हाई, बिकॉज ऑफ हर सेक्सुअल ओरिएंटेशन और व्हाटएवर. दैट शुड नॉट मैटर गाइस. आई मीन शी इज सच अ स्किल्ड प्लेयर. 148 in the ODI World Cup final and delivers in every knockout match, whether they win, whether England wins or lose. But Nat Cyberbrunt is a legend, and we need to recognize the legend of Natalie Cyberbrunt. And I can't wait to see her special shot, the Nat Meg, in the next edition of WPL. Till then, thank you guys. It was a phenomenal season. Love WPL. Go women's cricket, go women's sports. And I would like to thank all the organizers and the uh, companies which bought teams. I hope they've proven the naysayers wrong, and WPL will be a success. So thank you guys. Thank you, and see you again.